Hi guys, and welcome to the first lesson of the Game Skills unit for Year 5 and Year 6. This lesson is coordination. For this you're going to need a ball or anything similar that you can find in the house, for example a pair of roll-up socks, and anything that you can find in the house as your target. Now I'm using a water bottle, so you guys can use a water bottle at home or anything similar. Give yourself a chance to pause the video so you can collect these items for the lesson. In this lesson, we are going to be focusing on trying to hit a target at different distances, throw at a target accurately using our underarm technique, and challenge yourself to be able to try and hit a target by increasing the difficulty. This part of the lesson is the warm-up, and this is called clap and catch, and for this you're going to need your ball. So all you're going to do is you're going to throw the ball up, clap and catch. Now that's easy, so what I'd like you to do is throw the ball up and catch as many times as you can. I did 3, can you do more than 3? Give yourselves a few minutes and a few goes at this before moving on to the next bit, which is going to be throwing the ball up, doing a 360-degree spin and trying to catch it again. Right, so I'm going to show you how it looks, so make sure that you're throwing the ball up facing forwards and that you are ending your spin looking the same direction. You're going to throw it up, spin round, try and catch it. Okay? If that's too easy, clap whilst you're spinning. This is the main section of the lesson, so for this you're going to need to have your target, your household object as your target. Place it down, and what you're going to do is stand next to it with your ball and take 5 steps away. Okay, and what you're going to do is you're going to practice hitting your target using your underarm technique. Make sure your non-throwing hand is aiming at your target. One foot is in front of the other, and that you are releasing the ball with your hand pointing towards your target as well. So have a few goes trying to hit your target. I hit mine. See if I can hit it again. Once you've had a few goes doing that, you're now going to take 2 extra steps back. So instead of 5, it will be 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And now try and hit your target from that distance. So have a few goes at that. Make sure you're going over the techniques that I've told you and the teaching points. So pointing your hands towards the target, 1 foot in front of the other, releasing the ball at the target and trying to hit your target. Once you have finished the first exercise, you're now going to move on to the next one. And this one is similar to the first one. So you're going to take your 5 steps away from your target. And now we are going to throw using your weaker hand. Alright, so exactly the same technique. Make sure you've got 1 foot in front of the other. Your non-throwing hand is aimed at the target and you're releasing the ball with your hand going towards the target. So try and hit your target. Oh, I missed. So have a few goes trying to do that. Once you've had a few goes trying to hit your target, if you are doing really well at it, now try to take a couple more steps back and still try and hit it with your weaker hand. Well, I missed both goes, so I hope you guys are better at home. Okay, once you've tried to hit your target with your weaker hand, we're now going to move on. So again, 5 steps away from your target. 2, 3, 4, 5. This time, you're now going to throw it with your stronger hand, but you're going to balance on one leg. So when you're balancing on one leg, make sure your non-standing leg is bent like mine, that you're not moving around too much. If you're moving around too much, you're not going to be able to balance, and it's also going to be harder to hit your target. So when we're balanced on one leg, have a slight lean forwards and try and hit your target. Oh, I missed. So collect your ball, come back, and have a few more goes. Once you've had a few more goes, now balance one leg again, but try and hit your target with your weaker hand. Again, make sure that your body's stable so it's easier to hit your target. I hit it that time. Okay, so have a go at that. Okay, once you finish trying to hit the target balancing on one leg, you're going to move on to the final part of the main section of our lesson. So for this, again, 5 steps away from your target. This time, you are now going to cover one eye with your non-throwing hand. So you're throwing it with your stronger hand. What this does is that it makes it a lot harder for you to judge how far something is away. So what I'd like to do is cover one eye. Again, still have one foot in front of the other. And now when you throw the ball, you're going to finish with your hand pointing towards the target. Okay? I hit mine. So, have a few goes at doing that. So, if you're able to hit your target consistently, swap the eye you're covering and throw with your weaker hand. Or just hit it. Once you've done that, then try and balance on one leg and cover one eye and try and hit your target as well. This is going to be more challenging and will help you for the game at the end, so make sure you have lots of goes to practice. Okay, this is our game section of our lesson. So for this you're going to now need two household objects. So I've got a deodorant can and my water bottle, so you guys can use anything similar like that at home, and obviously you're going to need your ball. So your first target needs to be 5 steps away from you. So I've done it about 5 steps away from me when I'm standing here. And then the further target is going to be 7, so 2 more steps in front of your first target. So I'm going to give you now 2 minutes at home to see how many points you can score. Throwing the ball normally scores you 1 point. If I throw it at my nearest target, I get 1 point. However, the further target doubles your points. So if I throw it normally and I hit the further target, it scores me 2 points. Now, if I throw it with my weaker hand, that is worth 2 points. So if I throw it the first one, that gives me 2 points, and the further one gives me 4 points. If I throw the ball whilst balancing on one leg, that scores me 3 points. If I throw the ball and hit my target and I'm covering one eye, that scores me 4 points. And then lastly, if I am standing on one leg and covering one eye and I hit my target, that's 5 points. Remember, the further target doubles your points. I'm going to have 3 goes now, see how many points I can score. But remember, you guys give yourself 2 minutes to see how many points you can score in total over the 2 minutes. So I might go for my weaker hand first, I might go for the nearer one. Oh, that scores me 2 points. So I reset my target. So I've got 2 points there. Might balance on one leg now and go for the further target. Oh, I hit it, so that scores me 6 points. So I'm on 8 points now. So then I might go for covering one eye, might go for the closer target. I hit it, so that gives me 4 points, so I now have 10 points. Okay, so remember, you guys have 2 minutes now to see how many points you guys can score. Right, that's the end of the lesson. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. Now, I'd like you to take away from the lesson and also think about these 2 things, okay? What throw did you find the hardest out of all of them today? And which throw would you like to improve on the most?